Welcome back to What Ifs and Maybes, a podcast about the what ifs of our lives and the maybes of our hearts. This is your host, Mads,
And now,
and Nina here today.
so Mads, another day, another podcast recording. How are you?
Sleepy and sleepy.
Same, same. I'm sleepy and I'm having an allergy attack. But that's life. And life may not be okay right now. So Nina was typing, how is that life? At least normal life? Allergy attack? Well, that's my life. Maybe something like a movie? Hey, like our from today.
That was good, I guess. What
I
if your
tried.
life was a movie?
So yeah, that's our prompt for today. What if your life was a movie? Who would you be? So, maybe in our episode today, we're gonna talk about if we were like the protagonist, the love interest, and what movies, like the plot of the movies. Okay, so how about let's say who we are in like a horror movie, in a rom-com movie, what else? In a thriller?
Or a romance movie?
And a romance. Rom-com and romance are different.
Oh, or drama.
A drama. Okay. So we have four movie types. Am I right? Time. Sorry.
Yes, you're right. We have
So,
four.
okay. So first one. What would you want first? What would you want first, Mads or Nina? How about you decide, Nina, for us? So what's the first? Horror. Nina chose horror. Okay. So Nina asked, will you survive or die first?
I'll die. I'll be the first one to die.
Actually, same. I actually think I would die first. But let's like make a scenario. So in our horror film, no?
Oh, that's such a lie. Pao won't die first. I remember going to this, what was that, escape room? And we fell.
Yeah, I remember when we went to an escape room, me and Mads and two of our other friends, we went to an escape room and they left me in, no, not a
Yeah, we
corner. They
left.
were in a corner.
Yeah, we were in the corner. We left them.
Yeah,
We left Pao.
they left me and like we were like five minutes were left and they wanted to leave and I'm like, I'm not going to stay here by myself and see that zombie coming out. So yeah. Nina wrote, thank friends for your support, I think.
Thanks for the friendship.
Yeah. And actually, so let's make a scenario here. So, me, Mads, Nina, and our other friends are walking along this street and we see a haunted house.
I probably won't even enter, and I'll still be the first one to die, honestly.
Same. I think I would be the first one who would say no, because to our viewers out there, I don't know if I already said this in our previous podcast, but I had an encounter with a ghost. So I'm
Mm.
like, I'm not scared of them, but I won't go inside if I feel chills, goosebumps. Like, no. So I'd be the like religious person holding a rosary and a cross in a horror film, and I'd be maybe if not the first, the second or the third, but I just know that I'm gonna die if we ever go in the haunted house. Nina said that Nina won't enter unless she needs something and she refuses to die early, but she might. Okay, so Nina wrote that I would probably die of natural causes. Maybe a heart attack? Or maybe I get allergy and then the ghost gets... Oh my gosh! Nina said the haunted house does. I think so too, actually. That's 100% right. To the viewers who don't know, I have tons of allergies. Like in the doctor's prescription notes, I have 2 pages full of my allergies. So most likely the haunted house does. And if there are cockroaches, I'll die first. That natural causes 100%. So, Matt, what would you be like?
I never really liked horror movies because I find them a bit boring. Only when in real life, I
Mhm.
I'm not the most receptive towards it. Exhibit A, our story earlier in the escape room. I just go to the corner and wait for me to die. It happens. It's not the most interesting answer, but I'm pretty sure I'll be the first one to die. That's life. I feel like I'll
I
die because I'll run away and then I'll trip because I trip in smooth surfaces. So that's my way to go.
yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that it's the sad death of life. What's our next scenario?
So we have three more. We have rom-com,
Oh,
thriller, and drama. For romance, I don't really watch a lot of romance, so I can't create scenario. Oh wait, I can maybe. I'm imaginative. I can do it, but
I don't think so, Nina. Nina sneezed and now she's asking if you heard it. Comment down below if you heard it. What an opportunity, right? She was blowing her nose.
oh, I think I heard you. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining things. What? I'm just imagining things. I'm so
Mm.
sorry to our viewers. My allergies are up there right now. Anyway, so let's create a scenario. Maybe I'll give one and then Mads can give a scenario. So I'm imagining this is like my ideal first meeting because me and Mads love going to a cafe.
Cafes, yes.
Yeah, sometimes Nina is with us, but most of the time she's not because her house is far, like
Far,
far.
far.
So my ideal meeting would be in a cafe. And if we were in a movie, I think I would be the extra there watching the couple meetings in the cafe. And I'd be like, people watching. I think she's gonna slap him now. Something like that. I think I'll be the extra in the cafe. You know, in the romance, I feel 100% that I'd be like that. How about you, Max?
Mm.
What character or who would you be in a romance?
Ooh, in a romance. In a certain
Yeah.
scenario or like in general?
You can make a scenario if it helps you, but if it's like in general, I think it's okay too.
I'll be like the second female lead.
Oh, the second female lead. And what would be your characteristic?
I'll be the workaholic, second female lead, the one who doesn't get the ending,
Oh,
but will
so would
get sentimental.
so would you be like the second lead in the K dramas, the one who is like
Hmm.
the villain, or like
The one who gets the lots of fans because he doesn't get anything.
oh my gosh. Okay. So Nina wrote so close to real life because Mads is like a workaholic.
We're being honest here, pal. It's either that
Yeah.
or like I'd be an extra who just is not part of any of it. I'll probably be part of the cast, but I don't have any part with the romance part. Like I'm just not successful with it in any past life. But how about you, pal? Who would you be? What's your role? Yeah, in the romance genre.
I already set mine.
Oh, so you'll just be the extra?
Yeah, I'll be the extra who's like people watching the main leads.
Do you believe that, guys? I don't think so. Oh,
Really?
I think you'll be part of the cast, like you're part of the friend group. Of course, all of us are the main characters of our own stories. But if we're in a typical one, I guess we also fit that cast. Oh, yeah, Nina said Pau's the extra who wants something, and then at the end, she'll have this open ending that she met someone. Do you know that character in the stories?
Oh,
The one people are
yeah.
rooting for to have this plot or love line, and then to always be like a funny pun at the end of each episode, and then at the end of the scenario or finale, like she'll have the most, what do you call that? Most demanded scene.
Oh, wow. I actually, well, I would love that to happen, but I think that I'll just be the extra.
you'll be the one who'll star in like the season 2 of that show. Like those
Oh,
characters.
that would be nice. If I were the star in season 2, you'd be the star in season 3, and Nina would be the star of season 1.
But then it gets cancelled after season 2. So like we're not.
Oh.
It's a whole scenario. Yeah, you'll be a season 1, Nina.
Yeah, you'd
Oh,
be the season 1. We would be people watching. Well, I would be the friend. Mads would be the second lead.
there will be like those trios in the movies. And Nina is always remember those cliche like they don't always see this girl, so she'll be the main character. I think it's going to be Nina.
Yeah, me too, me too. I think you'd
Like,
be the main character.
she fits that stereotype in a plot. Oh, I want the reunion plot line. They
Oh.
had something, but it never really happened. And then Nina will meet that someone after a few years, and she looks younger compared to when she was in high school, guys. Like for some odd, bizarre reason. So Nina will be
Oh,
that person.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. I believe. And I think the season 2 would be a drama. So let's talk about the drama plot.
Ooh, the drama plot. I'll be the character who dies.
What? What?
I'm like the one, and if it's a drama, I can be the main character. If it's a drama, because I'm the one who dies.
Nina said that she'd be a murderer. I think the murderer should be in the thriller plot.
That's the wrong genre,
But
Nina. I think we're still. Oh, you're the one who's gonna kill me.
maybe a manslaughter would
So like you're
happen,
the
not a
antagonist
murder.
in a drama? I don't think so. I don't believe that. Nina's just shrugging. But how about you, pal? Who would you be in a drama?
I think I need a scenario first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of a scenario. I don't really like dramas.
Oh, what kind of
I don't.
drama? What drama scenario would you prefer the most out of the other cliche ones?
To be honest, I watch less drama than romance. So I don't. Can you give me like a rather? Would you rather have scenario?
Well, there's those melodramatic ones. Like, are you part of a family who got separated? Or like, are you part of those twins who got separated at birth? Or are you part of a romantic drama who they just never really get together, even if, those kind of things? Like, would you like to
Oh,
choose one?
okay.
Or maybe you're the sick girl.
I 100% think that I'd be the sick girl, but I think I'd be the second lead sick girl. The girl that
Mhm.
dies first, and then the boy would be heartbroken and find a new lover who's like me. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
I
Because I
get
know
what
that
you
I'll
mean.
die first.
I'll get what you mean. Mm-hmm.
I think I that would be the drama plot. Nina is asking why though? Because allergies.
It's funny how we both said that we're the ones who are going to die. We're both going to die.
Oh.
I feel like because it's really probable given our health. I'm not saying we're gonna die
I,
tomorrow, but we're just less healthy than the majority of
You
us.
know, we don't know.
Yeah, we're just less healthy. Doesn't mean we talk about this like it's a very casual topic. Not because we take death lightly, right? It's just because it happens,
There,
guys. It's a natural process of life, and that's how I see
yeah,
it.
yeah. We went to the hospital a lot of times, more than we could count with our fingers, I believe.
More than both of our hands and our fingers.
Yes, yeah.
But,
So that's why we're not taking that lightly. We just
mhm.
believe, not
I
really
just I
believe.
feel like it's just a part of our life so much. It's the same as what was your breakfast? It's the same as when are you going to die?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Anyway, talking about death, let's go
Ooh.
to the thriller. We all know what Nina is. She's the murderer.
She's the one
She
who has
wrote that.
she's the one who's got the side. The one who's gonna, okay, that's a bad, bad audio, but the one who's gonna murder. I don't think that's a really good thing to let our audience know. How I feel like if I listen to our podcast, I'll be like, they're kind of messed up at this point. Guys,
Well,
really. If it's a thriller, I'll be the extra who gives you direction, but then I die in the process. Like I just be this casual human being walking and then I die.
Nina wrote, "You don't know me. You don't know my life. I can be a murderer if I want."
And this is why this is called What Ifs and Maybes.
Yeah.
Goodness. But what about you, Pao? Who would you be in a thriller?
I think I would be the assistant of the detective. You know, like Watson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, I would be the one who take notes. I can be a little observant if I want to. I'm not really that observant if I want to, but I can be observant
Mm-hmm.
unconsciously. But when I like think, I think that's suspicious, but it's really not. So I'll be the assistant, not the detective.
Oh, I feel like I'd be a consultant of the detective. Like, you just
Ooh.
ask me stuff like, oh, do you know what happens when this happens? And I'd be like, I don't know, but I can read about it. And then I'd help
Yeah.
through that. Like a forensic pathologist. I really want that job. Yeah,
Ooh,
that's why I
I
wanted
wanted
to go
that job
to.
too.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There's this show called Rizzoli and Isles. It's a really old show. A show called The Mentalist. It's also an old show. But I really love those shows because
I
they
have
all
never.
involve like detective work. This is like the era of CSI and NCIS. I watched everything, quite
Oh,
honestly.
I watch NCI and CIS and also
Mhm.
Bones.
Yeah, Bones was really good. I really
Yeah,
like
that's
Bones.
true.
See, this is if we have movie nights, this is all we're gonna watch. Like I can binge a whole season. There's even this show called Blacklist. That's one of my favorites. Anyway, we're getting out of topic.
So I think we already said the four genres.
Oh, but what about
Or
action?
oh,
I can feel
okay,
Pouch like action. I don't
okay.
even
So
watch.
yeah, I watch action. Like, I don't watch action. That I'll be clear. So, to all the viewers, I don't really watch anything. I read. So, I'm not really familiar with things. I don't know. I think I'll be an extra who just watches people in the action because I'm lazy as.
Nina said, I want to be the badass main character, but in real life, I'm probably the nerd making the gadgets. In real life, I'm probably be, again, the consultant. Like, I'm just the kind who'll be not at the front. I'm not the main character kind of person.
I
Mm,
understand. I
yeah.
think I'll be the extra in all of the movies. Why? Because I
Yeah.
don't think my life is a movie.
Oh, their lives are movies. I think mine is a really long memoir, which really needs to stop at some point because it has too many chapters.
Per age, there's a chapter. Age
Yeah.
1, age 2.
It's like there's certain ages when it just had too many things going on.
Yeah.
But that's really fun, like talking about genres and who you are as a main character or extra or antagonist, right, pal?
Yeah, yeah. How about you guys? Who would you be in a movie? Would you be the protagonist, the antagonist?
Or are you the childhood friend who never really got over the main character, so she was just a second female lead and she wasn't even, or are you the teacher or the evil mad scientist? Nina said she wants to be the villain in a fantasy. How about you, pal?
In a fantasy?
Yeah, in a fantasy.
I'd be the extra.
In a fantasy.
I'd be fantasies. I'd
Yeah.
be the extra.
Oh yeah, because Pao actually guys, Pao needs an intervention for this. He needs to be taught about the world of fantasy. But there are some personal circumstances which we cannot. Remember the horror story? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the reason.
Or yeah. No. Oh wait. Yeah, I can. So
Mm.
if you want to hear about the horror stories, that'll come up. Maybe you don't know. You have to listen to the podcast if you still want to hear it. It's a real life horror story, just so you guys know. It really
Oh,
happened.
we can have like a campsite episode with just changing horror
Yeah.
stories and
Yeah,
life
it might.
stories.
It might happen, it might not. You don't know. And Dina asked if I want to be a princess or a wizard. I don't. I'll be the extra.
I'll be the bitch. Anyway, Nina said best horror stories, my life. Okay. Yes, I think that could be a final
Oh,
question.
oh, right now
Yeah,
it would be a slice of life.
that's cheating and you know it. Like, if you could pick from the genres we mentioned, what would it be?
A drama because life is too sad right now because
Oh,
there's no break.
there's a word for that, right? A dramatic comedy. I think that's mine. Mine's a dramatic
Uh,
comedy.
I think mine is the tragedy.
You have the tragedy.
The
I
tragedy comedy. What did Joker say? My life, my whatever. Don't remember.
I
I
think there's
didn't
a word
watch it.
for that. Like if it's a tragedy, but then it takes a lot of humor in it. It's something. You guys comment down below what it is. But yeah, we need all the help we can get. Like this night has been challenging
It
in
has
many
been an
ways.
adventure.
It has been. Ooh, maybe life is an adventure after all. But
Oh,
we'll know more again next time, right, Paul?
yeah. See you again next time. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at What Ifs Maybes and subscribe to our YouTube channel, What Ifs and Maybes.
Hoping that your
Hoping.
regrets be small and your wishes stay strong.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Bye, Nina. Bye.
Bye.